Hello guys, this is Joe again, and this time I'm coming with a follow-up to my previous wallbang commentary on Nuke. As some friendly Reddit user pointed out to me, the entire floor from A to B is completely wallbangable, except for the steel beams you see running over here. So after reading this, I went and did some research for all of you. So you can get like some orientation points to bang this corner, A spot, sorry, B spot and A spot at the backside. And of course, I also put something in for this spot and this spot. Now, I'll start with the most obvious, most useful ones, is when the bomb is being planted. If you want to bang and you know they're sitting like around B, the easiest way to like have an orientation point for B is you see the shadow from the skylight, and you have these boxes, and everything in between it should hit around B. So you just crouch and you almost aim straight to the floor. You can't even aim straight to the floor, and you just go like this spraying. And you see people, they often like, you know yourself, like if you're planting, you're often sitting like over here, or you have people who safe plant like this, so they're protected more from the people that push out your secret. And it's really easy to hit it like that, because you know it's pretty much a really big chance that you're gonna hit a headshot. The one for A is a little bit more complex. You see this line over here from like the security tape, and you have this lamp, and basically everything like around the lamp is really easy to hit through A. I'll show you. Like you see, people, it's most of it goes this way, but of course if you'll do it from the other side, you need a bit of luck as well, of course. Then you see it's gonna hit more to this side. You can probably take even a wider angle if you want to really reach the other side there, like you see now. And like this you can hit the entire back of A, which is probably the most popular way to plant a bomb on A. Of course you can also plant here, which is a bit harder to hit. I line myself up like here, next to the cross of B, and then I think it was like this I tried to bang through it. No, that was a bit off, I'm sorry. I think it was over here. I just discovered these spots as well myself. Oh yeah, it was the second lamp like this. Yeah, this was perfect. Okay, so it's easier than I actually thought. It was like this, if you bang around this one, it's the back of the bomb side. If you bang around this one, it's the front of the bomb side. And as you can see, it's also... give me a sec, my friend is spamming me. It's also possible to hit everything that's in upper A through the floor like this. I didn't really work out any orientation points for that, because to be honest I think it's kind of pointless, because one way like to determine what a good wallbang is on how reliable it is. The wallbangs, like if you, like I showed in my previous video, if you wallbang like this into heaven and around cat, like from the white silo, etc., it's fairly reliable because you cover a huge area with one wallbang. Like if you wallbang through this wall, you're gonna cover everybody that's standing alongside of this wall and into heaven. But on the other hand, if you want to, like, you're on B and you want to do some fancy shit, and you're like, well, there's a guy somewhere in the corner right there, my teammate told me, I'm gonna try and hit it. And even though, like, you see, you might somewhat hit it, you can always try your luck, of course, but it's not as reliable, and it's a really small area like that. You only cover the corner, and like in upper A, those corners, people sometimes like sit in the corner, of course, but most people, they just drift around and they move around a lot when they're in upper A. It's not like the ones I'm about to show you here in lower B, because these corners are like, I think in what should I say, like 75% or something from the rounds that terrorist goes into B through like secret, for example. They always have a guy sitting in one of these vents, one of these corners to cover the vents. So I worked out a pretty easy way to determine how to shoot this down. I mean, how to shoot people down that are sitting over there. First of all, it's really important that you take these quite strict, because there is something, I think it's this steel beam, that if you go too far back, it's gonna block your shots. So what I do is I take the shadow. You see, like, it leaves somewhat of a line here next to the shadow of the skylight. You have this line, and then you connect it. You see this weird thing over here. You connect this all the way like up to here, and you see where they cross. You go and sit down, and like this, a bit to the left of their crossing, which is over here, you start wallbanging. And you see it's gonna land approximately in that area. Show it again. This was perfect. You see, anybody sitting in that corner will be totally annihilated. And then there is, of course, the other side of the vent, which is like, personally, I think it's a better way to cover the vents, because for some reason, people coming out of vents always peek out to the right side first. Probably because, you know, you have people peeking from the window and secret. So it's almost the same. You have, again, you use this line. And then I use the line from this big box. You have this crossing. Like, you can, I pointed out for you guys with the markers, of course, but in a game you should do it in your mind. And then again, the same principle. You go sit, crouch really close to it, and you bang it on slightly on the right side. Oh, I actually fucked that one up. It's a bit more like this, I guess. It's still more like this. Yeah, this is perfect. So you have somewhat of an orientation point, like the way I did it now. It also depends where you crouch down. I don't really have a set spot, but you can use your imagination a bit as well, like, you know, the vent's going like this, so I think this should be accurate. God damn it. Well, I keep on hitting next to it. I have to practice it more. It's probably the other side, actually. Or not. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that one for now. But you have an orientation point, so you can work out for yourself like how it's done properly. Because like I said, I just found these myself, and I just wanted to share some easy ways for you guys to do it. And then there's two more, like the two exits from ramp. Like if you have like the rushed ramp, your guys got killed, you tried this spot here that I said, and then you just drop down through the rafters. And then you want to try to get a pick off from people exiting ramp. You can basically do that by, you have this box lined up, and you know the silo door is like, I'll show it, it's mirrored, so you have an idea of where it is. And you shoot down like this. And everybody exiting will die. The same like this, crouch down in front of it, the line of the box, and you shoot down like this. And everybody coming here will die. Anyhow, that's the small adjustment. Use it as you like. I hope you have fun.